Regular meeting for Wednesday, August 5th, 2026 will now come to order. Please rise for a pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item 2, roll call. Secretary is not present. Mr. Chandler?
Present.
Mr. Lloyd?
Present.
Mr. Gabois?
Present.
Chairman is here. Ms. Hood is excused. Next item, item 3, approval of the agenda.
Make a motion to approve the agenda?
Motion by Mr. Lloyd,
I second that.
seconded by Mr. Chandler. Any discussion? Roll call. Mr. Lloyd?
Yes.
Mr. Chandler?
Yes.
Mr. Gadboy?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Motion carried. Item 4, approval of the minutes of the Board of Zoning Appeals regular meeting that was held on May 6, 2026.
Mr. Chairman, a motion to approve those minutes of that meeting held on May 6th.
Second?
Motion by Mr. Chandler, seconded by Mr. Lloyd to approve the minutes from May 6, 2026. Roll call. Mr. Chandler?
Yes.
Mr. Lloyd?
Yes.
Mr. Gaboy?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Motion carried. Next, old business, we have none. Item 6, new business. Temp 2025-002, deranged haunted attraction. Location 35560 Goddard Road, DP number 80-068-01-0027-002. Request is for temporary use approval in accordance with section 2203E, temporary uses and buildings of the zoning ordinance for outdoor haunted attraction with a walking trail, temporary structure from September 19th through November 1st, 2026. In addition, the applicant is requesting the dates of November 13th, 2026, and that's for Friday the 13th, and then December 12th and 19th, 2026 for Frights Before Christmas, as well as May 7th and 8th, 2027. That's during Washtenaw County's Halfway to Halloween Expo. I'll turn to, do you planner side have any presentation on this?
I don't have a presentation. This has been something that has been ongoing. I'm sure I'll be able to tell you a lot more about it. It's been ongoing for years now. I know it's a very popular thing come Halloween time for the haunted house, haunted attraction. I was able to walk through it with Chief Allison before he retired before, and it's a pretty unique and really cool setup.
Yep. Okay, then we don't have any correspondence. So next, the applicant wish to come up and give your name and address for the record, please.
Yes. My name is Michael Feeding, and I'm asking for temporary usage of 35560 Goddard Road for deranged haunted attraction. This will be our 9th year going into this attraction at this location, and running things relatively similar to the way we have in the past, where guests will arrive, they're greeted by a parking attendant. They then get one of our parking spots on site. We have 3 additional barrier-free spots for anybody that needs extra assistance. They then go into our ticketing office where if they had pre-purchased tickets, they scan in, or they can purchase tickets on site. From there, we implement a virtual queue line system, so they're able to wait in their cars, especially because we're an outdoor attraction. Sometimes we get those nights in the fall that don't have the best weather. Then they get a text message to their phone, similarly to the way you would at a restaurant from waiting list, that it's your turn to enter the attraction, or you join our in-person line. And then the guests walk through the attraction and are scared by many of our scare actors throughout. It ventures through the forest for about 20 to 25 minutes. And then when they exit, they're also greeted and then directed back to their vehicles.
Thank you.
Yep.
At this point, this is a public hearing, so I'll open it up for any public comment. Is there anybody in the audience that wishes to speak on this? Seeing no one, I'll close that portion out and open it up to commissioners for any questions, or board members for any questions. This is the first time I've seen this. I'm being new to this board, so
Yeah.
I had a couple of questions.
course.
Maybe you can help me clarify.
Yeah,
The one question I had is the overflow parking, you're requesting that the court provide you their lot,
Yeah.
34th District Court,
yep,
and for overflow, which doesn't happen often, you said.
correct.
Have you ever utilized it before?
It's happened probably, I think it happened twice last year, but it was less than 10 vehicles. And then it happened a couple of years ago when our parking lot flooded the night before, just due to how much rain had built up, and we didn't want cars getting stuck in our parking lot.
My only question or concern at all is the fact that you've got people quite a ways away. How do you, I'm having visions of all these people running across Wayne Road here, all over the place, not going to the crosswalks. How do you control those portions? How do you keep them?
Yeah, absolutely. In the slim chance that we do need the off-site parking, one of our parking attendants comes over to this lot just to make sure that everybody's being guided properly and directed properly to use the crosswalks, as well as to make sure that if any debris is left behind from anybody that threw a fast food bag on the ground, that we're not leaving a mess of anything.
Have you already had approval from the court to utilize their lot at this point?
We've had this in our request for several years, and I don't believe there's been any concerns with it before.
Okay. That's all I have.
Mr. Chairman?
Yes,
I
Mr.
have a
Chandler.
question. Excuse me. What's the average time from the time they enter the entrance for someone to go all the way through? And if they, once they go through, can they continue to go through back? How long?
Yeah, when we sell our tickets, it's a general admission for one-time entry,
Yeah.
so they just go through once. It takes about 20 to 25 minutes for most guests to walk through the attraction, but sometimes they're on site longer, especially on those Saturdays and Halloween night, just because we have a line that builds up.
So that would help your parking arrangement too. People come and go pretty.
Yes, yeah,
quick.
once they come in and then they exit, they normally leave immediately after.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, of course.
So there's no other reasons for them to hang around after they've gone through the site?
Typically, no. I mean, unless they're going back into our box office to purchase a sweatshirt or a t-shirt or some sort of merchandise, but aside from that, no.
Oh, I was thinking more food, drink,
Yeah,
refreshments.
typically not. We have used food trucks in the past, but we do not prepare anything on site. We haven't made a final decision if we were to use any food trucks this year, but we do know that we have to go through the proper, or the food truck at least has to go through the proper policies for that through the city of Romulus.
I got a question. How many people do you see on a Saturday or Friday, Saturday night? What's your average?
It really depends on the time of year, because we open in late September. Those nights are a little bit slower, where the Saturday before Halloween, we're a lot busier.
Sure.
Typically around, I would say, if you were to average it, probably around 300 people on a Saturday night.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
That's all I have.
Okay. Seeing no other questions, a motion will be in order.
Mr. Chair, motion
Mr.
to
Lloyd?
approve temp-2026-002, deranged haunted attraction located at 35560, temporary use. Subject to the 10 recommendations from the Building and Planning Department being met.
I'll second the motion.
Motion by Mr. Lloyd, seconded by Mr. Chandler to recommend approval of a temporary use permit, subject to the 10 items listed. Any discussion? Roll call. Mr. Lloyd,
Yes.
Mr. Chandler,
Yes.
Mr. Gaboy,
Yes.
and the chair votes yes. You're all set?
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Hope to see you again next year.
I'm going to see you this year. I'm coming.
Okay, item 6B, BZA 2026-003, Project Genron, location 15670 Warman Road, DP number 80-125-99-008-700. Request variances from the following. Section 8.04B, 9D2, area height and placement requirements, dimensional standards of zoning ordinance to reduce required setback along I-275 from 80 feet to 59 feet. Section B, or item B, section 8.04A, area height and placement requirements of the zoning ordinance to increase the building height from the allowed 45 feet to the requested 52 feet. And this is for a cold storage facility. At this point, Jeff, do you have anything to provide on this one? On the outset?
No, other than they were just, we did see them at planning commission recently and went through and got their site plan approved, and these two variances were things that are required for them to continue to move forward.
Okay, we have no correspondence. Applicant here in the audience? Could you give us a brief presentation on what you're proposing?
Thank you. Good evening. I'm Dan Onifer. I'm Director of Development for Interstate Capital, 260 East Brown Street in Birmingham. The staff's summary report did a great job, so I won't elaborate on that, but my compliments to the chef on that. What we're asking for are the two variances noted, and I would like to highlight a few items brought up in the summary report. And as the board is probably aware, the property has been previously approved for a few developments, one of them going back to the year of 2000, and that approval led to the start of some site work. And the way that site work was abandoned left the property in a manner that created some emergent wetlands. So we've had to deal with Eagle on those, and we've mitigated some, but of course we have to minimize that impact. In addition to that, being in the Southern Gateway Overlay District, we have the enhanced front yard setbacks, and this property has 3 front yards: Warman Road, Genron Court, and I-275. And some of the emergent wetlands are on the northeast corner of the property. So we're boxed in on all sides. So what we're asking the board to consider, the variance along 275, would be the encroachment into that, what's called front yard setback, to allow the surface employee parking lot to encroach into that yard. And you can see that north being up, you can see that on the west side, where that very east strip of employee parking encroaches into that setback. The other variance is for the height, and this is simply a feature of cold storage. And cold storage is all about volume.
Pallets.
Yeah, you saw that across the street at Kroger. And in this case, we're asking for that additional 7 feet to provide that volume. Thank you.
Okay, at this point, this is a public hearing, and I'll open the public hearing. Let the record show on this item and the previous item, we have an affidavit of first-class mail on file for each item. And is there anybody in the audience that wishes to speak on this public hearing? Seeing no one, I'll close that out and open this up to the board members for any comments or questions. We did see this at planning commission level, and we did discuss a lot of the same issues. Now, if I remember, when this was McLean, they also were seeking approval for a height variance for the building, and we approved it back then for the same reason. So this is a very similar setup. And as far as when you have 3 yards to deal with, which one is the front, I never understood how they made that distinguished.
I agree, I know.
That's all I have on this.
Yeah. Mr. Chair, no questions there. I mean, the assessment does appear to show that both the requested variances would not materially impair the intent of the ordinance or be detrimental to the surrounding areas. They're actually very similar variances to
Yes.
other facilities. So, no questions for me.
Can we get a motion then?
Yes. Motion to approve BZA-2026 003 for Project Kitchen Run at 15670 Warman Road to reduce the front building setback along I-275 from 80 feet to 59 feet and to allow a building height of 52 feet, which exceeds the allowed 45 feet.
Support.
I support.
Motion by Mr. Lloyd, supported by Mr. Gadbois, to recommend or to approve BZA 2026-003, Project Genron, located at 15670 Warman Road. Any discussion? Roll call, Mr. Lloyd.
Yes.
Mr. Gadbois.
Yes.
Mr. Chandler.
Yes.
And the chair votes yes. Motion carried.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item, item 7, communications. And we have the Planning Commission liaison report. Well, I don't really, we haven't had a meeting in a while, so I have nothing to present.
Yeah, and I could just add, just to give you guys a couple updates, that kind of goes with the status report thing as well. I know the Merriman Schools, the store flex storage on Merriman and Eureka, that'll be coming to Planning Commission this month, August 17th.
I wonder if it would make it.
Yep, it made it, and also the Town Place Suites over on Wick Road, the hotel by the North Point development, that's gonna be coming to Planning Commission as well.
For site plan?
For site plan, yep, both for site plan, and then we do have in for site plan review right now, Romulus Trade Center North on Ecorse Road across the street from Amazon. That will not be at Planning Commission this month, but it is in for review, and we're in the process of the review right now, so I'm assuming that one might maybe coming in the near future.
We already have one hotel on Wick Road that we approved site plan for, didn't we? Didn't we have 2 at the same time?
There was 2, and then what happened was now they've wanted to, and I may get this wrong, but they have actually broken it to where now they're wanting, instead of having them shared and like one together double hotel, they're wanting to split them separately. So now they're like a property line and everything, so now they're coming with just one hotel on one of the properties, and then other properties. It's still supposed to be a hotel, but we don't have the site plan for it yet.
Okay, so it's gonna be different.
Yeah, they'll be, yep, it'll be different, yep.
Okay. So then we have the city planner status report, and that was pretty much covered, unless anybody has any questions on that. Okay, item 8, discussion. Nothing. And item 9 is adjournment.
Motion to adjourn?
Second. And supported by Mr. Lloyd. Any discussion? Roll call. Mr. Gadbois.
Yes.
Mr. Lloyd.
Yes.
Mr. Chandler.
Yes.
Chair votes yes. And this